So I was thinking the other day, what if someone who doesn't really know about fragrances and the whole fragrance community goes online and searches for them, whether they go on Amazon, eBay, FragranceNet, FragranceX, whatever it is, all these big websites where you can order from that carries fragrances. If they were to type in fragrances for men, what would come up? Like, what would they see? Because for us, we're not looking for that usually. We're kind of going through and looking for whether it be some more higher end design or some niche stuff, and kind of exploring some of the less overdone and popular scents. But to someone who's completely new to it and is just having to start somewhere, they type in fragrances for men. These are the 10 fragrances that are going to show up pretty much every single time. So really, my way of looking at it is these are currently some of the most popular fragrances for men as of right now. Because you got to think, a lot of people are in that position where they're just going online, searching up fragrances for men, and they're going through and buying some of these, especially the more affordable ones. They'll just click them, buy them, and that's what they get. So if you guys like top 10 videos, fragrance reviews like that, make sure you get subscribed to the channel down below. Shoot me a follow over on Instagram at Chaos Fragrances. I really do appreciate your support over there. And as always, all the fragrances we talk about today will be linked down below to FragranceX, which is a discount website. So that's really one of the best places to go. They offer some of the best prices, some of the fastest shipping, a really great balance between the two. For me, I try to avoid eBay and Amazon for the most part when purchasing fragrances, so going through something like FragranceX is a great way to save yourself some money and get authentic products. So let's not waste any more time here. Let's go and jump right into the video, starting off with the first fragrance in no particular order, Acqua Di Gio. Yes, this fragrance, no surprise, is one of those super popular fragrances that just show up when you type in fragrances for men. Does it surprise you? I would say probably not. A lot of it probably is from guys who were looking to purchase this from when they wore it back in high school, just kind of that nostalgia type of thing, which I get and understand. That's totally fine. And I think that's one of the reasons why this one still stays ranked so high. I mean, come on, if you're someone my age who wasn't wearing this when I was in high school because I was not born when this came out, you weren't going to be wearing this, right? So I would say for a lot of the new people to just avoid this one. Get one of the flankers, which we'll talk about here in this video, but still there's a reason why this one stays ranked. And again, I think a lot of it's for that nostalgia, people buying it to reminisce. Whatever it is, this one, of course, is still a popular scent and a bestseller. Moving along, we have another fragrance that doesn't surprise me, and most of these won't surprise me or yourself. Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. One of the fragrances that started the whole blue fragrance wave, the craziness of everything here. Nice grapefruit incense, kind of spicy fragrance as well, and it is just a beautiful scent. That grapefruit is so vibrant. The incense gives it a smoky, dark edge. One of my favorites. Even though it is a basic one, it's a blue scent, it's still just a fragrance that smells so good to me. It smells so luxe and high-end and luxurious, and just a very wearable one. Again, no surprise to me that this one's ranking high in terms of a lot of the popular scents that are out there. Let's keep it going here. Up next, we have Versace Eros. Just the eau de toilette. Of course, a very, very popular scent for good reason. It is a great performing, relatively inexpensive, compliment-getting type of fragrance. I mean, that's kind of the recipe for this type of scent that is successful, strong performance, relatively affordable, and compliments galore. This one checks off all three of those boxes, and therefore it's been a popular fragrance. It was when it first came out. Over the years, it was compounding, and even now, it's still just a very popular scent. Of course, we have the new EDP version, which is out, and is a nice improvement kind of over the EDT, but still just one of those iconic fragrances that are just so popular. People are still buying this one up and wearing it. It is what it is. Versace Eros, this one, very popular. Acqua Di Gio Profumo. So like I said when we were talking about the original Acqua Di Gio, this one takes that original DNA, adds a bit of an incense patchouli combination. So this one gives it a bit of that smoky touch as well, kind of like I like in Bleu de Chanel is found here in this one. Just one of my favorites, even to this day, just in terms of an aquatic that I love. This is one of them just because of that smoky, dark, sexy, mysterious edge that this one has. Makes it great for summer evenings out. Just one of those fragrances that I just can't get enough of, even to now that I have a lot of better stuff. This one's still one of my favorites. The opening isn't the best, I will admit that. It's kind of grassy green and not my best, or not my favorite. But in the dry down, when that smokiness comes through, it is a killer fragrance. Worth every penny here. Amazing investment for a great all year round signature scent for men. Profumo deserves this one for sure. Following along, we have, no surprise, another Versace. This one is Eau Fraiche. So the flanker to the original Versace Man, which is a completely 100% different smelling fragrance than this one. Versace Man's Tobacco Saffron fragrance. Man Eau Fraiche is a starfruit citrus musky fragrance. Very, very summertime, effervescent, and bright smelling. I mean, if you want a fun in the sun summer fragrance to wear to the beach, to pool parties, to just doing outdoor stuff in the summertime, Eau Fraiche is one of the best fragrances for that. Again, very popular because it's affordable, has decent performance, and just is a Versace. They do great in this price range, and again, I'd expect to see this one ranked on the most popular best-selling pages of most of these websites. Another fragrance that doesn't really surprise me, this one came out, I believe, in 1999, so the year I was born. This one's Burberry Touch. So this one's a nice $20 fragrance, which gives it a really good edge because it's very affordable, and it's a nice violet leaf fragrance. And that's a very unique note, gives it this cooling, almost kind of watery, aquatic type of smell. And it's just different than a lot of other fragrances out there because most mainstream designer scents aren't using violet leaf. They're using a lot of the more basic notes. But this one stands out from the crowd. It will set you apart from everyone else. All at about $20. No surprise here either that this one is as popular as it is. It's from Burberry. Really nice scent, decent looking bottle. What do you expect? Of course, following that, we have one from Paco Rabanne. I'm sure you could guess what this one would be, or at least maybe you're between a couple of them. But this one's 1 million. So I'm sure you're probably thinking Invictus, and yeah, that probably would make it too if I did a part 2 to this video and included more of them. But 1 million, it is what it is. It's just a very sweet and kind of spicy, warm fragrance. It's a warm, spicy, sweet type of scent, and it's very popular for a reason. It did great. I mean, at this point, it is played out. Marketing was very well, like with most Paco Rabanne fragrances, a gold bar. I mean, and calling it 1 million, you know, everyone wants to try it. Most people have tried it at this point, and hey, it is successful because, you know, it was a well done, good smelling scent with nice marketing. Another one that doesn't surprise me that it ranked where it is. Another Versace, this one is Dylan Blue. Very quickly climbed the ranks to a lot of these popular best-selling pages. Everywhere I looked, Amazon, eBay, the fragrance discounters, this fragrance was on these popular pages. And it's not as old as some of these other ones. I mean, this one really climbed fast. And again, it's because Versace does a great job at really dominating the mid-range $50 price point, which is where this one falls at. Honestly, though, this is a great bang for your buck fragrance. I can still vouch for this one to make it, you know, for it's worth picking up. Some of the other ones, like Acqua Di Gio, 1 million, maybe would skip and go to some of the flankers. But this one here, being a flanker, is amazing. You know, this one, Profumo, is still a couple of the best purchases you can make, in my opinion, for men's fragrances that are very versatile. Don't sleep on this one just because it's popular. It's still an amazing scent. Up next, we do have CK Eternity. Now, I did miss this one because I didn't bring my bottle out here with me. I can't really find it at the moment, but, you know, I do own Eternity. I have the EDT, EDP, a couple of the other flankers. We're talking about the EDT version here. Another one that's very popular is an aromatic fougere leaning scent. Smells great. I really do like Eternity. Prefer the EDP because it's a bit more well done, more fougere leaning, but the original is still great too. It's affordable, it's popular, it's got decent performance, it's a great compliment getter, and hey, it's a Calvin Klein. That's about what you would expect from them. And last fragrance up, we have Azzaro Chrome, this big 200ml bottle, which is completely unnecessary because I do not wear this fragrance. As you can tell, I mean, it is full, because I don't think I've actually worn this once. I have sprayed it, but other than that, I don't think I've worn it on skin. I just got a good deal on the big bottle, and I like the look of it, so I picked it up for video purposes like this one. So Azzaro Chrome doesn't need to be explained. Of course, it has spawned a number of flankers, which I think a lot of them are pretty solid and much better than the original. This one's metallic, kind of sharp, citrusy, fresh. Not my favorite. You know, Azzaro Chrome got hyped for a reason. People still do like it. They're still following behind this fragrance. It's still being sold very much, obviously. It was never one that I was a fan of. I didn't like it when I first smelled it. I don't really like it now. Just too harsh for me. And that's not really me being a snob or picky about it either, because there's some flankers like Azzaro Chrome United, which I like. I think that one's solid. And there's probably a few others as well. And there's some other cheap fragrances which I really do like. But for me, the original Chrome, just it really doesn't do anything for me. But again, very popular for a reason. Another one where people are probably flashing back and picking this one up just because it's cheap. You could throw it in your gym bag, throw it in your bathroom on your sink, and don't care about, you know, the changing temperatures and the steam to affect the fragrance life itself because it's cheap, right? Just a good beater fragrance to have around, and a lot of people are probably picking it up just for them nostalgic memories to kind of flash back to when they used to wear this scent. Hey, it's a clean, fresh fragrance, does work good, does get compliments, is a decent performer. It's popular for a reason, gotta respect that. So guys, that's pretty much going to do it for me. That was 10 of the current most popular fragrances out there. Just when you kind of look across all the different websites, even the websites that aren't based around fragrances like eBay, Amazon, even like Walmart and stuff, these are the fragrances that shown up the most. So if you want to see a part 2 to this, let me know down below. Leave a like, get subscribed, all that stuff, and I will make that happen. And remember, if you want to check out or pick up any of these fragrances, again, Acqua Di Gio Profumo, Versace Dylan Blue, even Bleu de Chanel, 3 fragrances that are still 100% worth picking up in my opinion. You'll find those links down there. Make sure you check those out. Save yourself some money. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.